Everyone. Hello, everyone. I am back again. I don't have a whole lot new to show you. I have found that polishing rocks with an angle grinder can be rather interesting. I took my rock out of my hand today and threw it halfway across the yard. That was fun. So, what am I doing here today? Today I'm going to talk about how on earth does agate get in something like this? It's just a rock. Well, I'm going to explain the best I can. And I'm not a geologist, I'm not a volcanologist, I'm just me. So, agates. How do you get, and I'm not talking about metamorphic agates or sedimentary or anything else. I'm talking about agates that are created by lava and volcanoes. So, first you need a volcano. I just happen to have one. It's my solar light, but I thought it was pretty good to start with. All right, you have a volcano. It's erupting. You can see all this stuff coming down. There's lava all over the place. It's just erupting. It's liquid, sort of. Some of it's really fast and some of it's rather slow. And most likely this is probably like a highly silicated eruption. So maybe it's a stratovolcano. Who knows? Anyway, all the lava comes out. It comes pouring down here, and it comes out here and down here for miles and miles and miles. And after, I don't know, a couple million years, you walk outside and you find something like this. What is it? Well, this is a thunder egg, and it's created by lava. And what you get, sorry, my cat, he's very needy. So what you get is the lava, as it's coming down, collects up minerals and gas. It's full of gases and things, and you end up with these hollows inside your running lava. Now these hollows contain, they start with what some of us call little vugs, but what it is, it's a hole that fills up with, say, gases. And when the gases finally evaporate, it leaves a hole. It leaves a hole inside your rock. So now you have silicated juices. You have highly silicated liquids coming down, and they come into your pretty little rock, and they form layers. Some of them form crystals. Some of them come in all sorts of weird colors. It depends upon the local minerals. And once the agate or quartz or whatever's in there, depending on the minerals that are around, once it has completely solidified and hardened after billions and millions of years, you can find something like this. Well, this doesn't look like much, does it? No, it's just a rock. Well, this rock we know is a thunder egg because for a start, it has a bit of a core on the bottom. See that? So you know it's a thunder egg. And this is probably where the bottom part was. It also has these nice little ridges on it. So it also shows that you've got a thunder egg, and also it kind of sort of tells you what's the top from the bottom on these things. So anyway, here we go. We're walking along and, oh, look, Mom, pretty rock. Oh, yes. What's inside it? I have no idea. Let's cut it open. So when you cut open a rock like this, you cut open the rock, and on my case, I cut it open with a tile saw. And what you see are two halves like this. Now that's kind of pretty, isn't it? But it's wet. If you wait until it dries, let me see if I can get it to dry real nicely, it becomes exceedingly cloudy. And the colors are really hard to see. And it's, it's pretty when you dump it in water, but if you want it to stay pretty, you have to polish it. And that's where the rock hunter comes in and cuts open their rocks, and they start polishing. If you polish it well, hold on, I'm going to get my flashlight. If you polish your agate well, you can end up with something that looks really pretty Like, let me see if I can get this. Sorry. All right, here we go. So you can get something really pretty like this, which just, you can see how polished it is and how much it got, the light, you can see through it. It's just beautiful. This is what people are actually looking for. This one is a thunder egg. It's got blue agate in it, and right in the middle, it looks like a little tiny floaty piece right there in the middle. So, but yes, you can get so many beautiful centers of agates from all over the world, and pretty much all the volcanic ones start out like this. They start out as lava blowing up from your volcano, and then the gases and the minerals and everything collect inside, and eventually you end up with something like this. But there's one of the things that I left out. I don't see anything out here on here, but when you get a real good agate, you will often notice that they have little flow channels where you can see where the agate, the silica, when the rock was forming, would go in or out of the agate. Now, there is a big discussion within the rock community. Do those flow channels, do you have an innie or an outie? Is it run in or is it run out? And that's the discussion within the rock community. Are these flow channels innies or outies? And I suspect that ones that have more than one flow channel actually may be a combination of both. But I know nothing. Do not take my word for it. Don't follow me into battle. Don't trust my memory. This is I think this is just stunning. I just love that. But yeah. All right. Well, so that's how agates are done. You have a nice little hole, fills up with the gases. The gases disperse and fills up with heavily silicated liquids, lava, and they solidify into bands in different colors and everything in the world. I mean, they're not all round. Some of them are oval. Some of them are almost practically square. They have different shapes and sizes, and they're absolutely lovely. And I am going to shut up now. So I hope, yeah, see, this is what it looks like when you first cut it. You can't tell what it is. And this is the other half of this one that has been polished. So, it does make a heck of a lot of difference between what's been just cut and what is polished. And I will leave you all now with wishes for a great weekend. I don't know when I'll be doing the next one. Hopefully when I got polishing down a little better. Yeah, polishing and I are not getting along very well right now. They keep taking the rocks and throwing them across the yard. So see what happens. Oh, look, a fly. All right, take care, everybody, and I will talk to you again in another time.